All right, very good morning to you. You're watching Weather AM. It is Friday, September the 5th, national forecast. And oh, look at this. The horses grooming each other in Bonavista, Newfoundland, Labrador. There's a tender moment. All right, well, from something sweet to something stormy, active weather coverage begins here on the Weather Network. And I'm going to start off, first of all, this great looking satellite shot here. And when you see a big comma shape on a satellite map, that usually means trouble. And this is a big mature low pressure system and a secondary one moving across the upper Great Lakes. This is going to bring primarily strong winds today, building this morning, peaking this afternoon, even into the evening hours to still be there. Anywhere in cream, those wind gusts could exceed 70 kilometers per hour, and in the yellow there off the shores of Georgian Bay and Lake Huron, 90 kilometers per hour. So damaging winds possible, power outages as well. Secure that loose furniture, and I'm always thinking about, garbage day, recycling bins and whatnot. Added risk thunderstorms moving eastwards from Georgian Bay into western areas of Quebec, so that could bring some small hail and gusty winds with that as well. Across the south, there's the front coming through, so that's really when you get your peak winds through the afternoon hours, and then following that, cooler air. We'll be watching for some potential scattered showers as well tomorrow and around Montreal, Quebec City, and southwards. Lake effect showers in that cooler air off Superior's eastern shores, Georgian Bay and Lake Huron. So again, a pretty unsettled weekend, feeling more like fall as those temperatures drop, although the bulk of the rain has been up towards the north, and you've been getting some cold rain in northwestern Ontario and parts of Manitoba this morning. Here's a look at the afternoon conditions. So note there, so low 20s from southern Ontario and Quebec today. You'll be cooler tomorrow. Still very warm across the Maritimes. Moncton could be flirting with 30 degrees tomorrow. St. John's back up into the 20-degree range. And we do have some scattered showers today into Nova Scotia, but looks like later into the weekend and early next week, at least some beneficial rain. So we'll look forward to that. Okay, back on Wednesday, we had the official high temperature of 40.8. That was in Ashcroft, British Columbia, the hottest temperature in Canada for September ever. Yesterday in the Yukon, you recorded your hottest temperature for the territory. Now, officially 28.3 in Carmacks, Yukon, although unofficially there are reports that Braeburn was even warmer than that. But regardless, we've never had this kind of a temperature in the Yukon in September before. All right, so today is another very warm one in the southern Yukon, much cooler as we get towards the Iqaluit and even the risk of some snow up towards the Arctic Ocean. Now, there is some cooler air coming towards Whitehorse and the Yukon into next week, so we're going to bring some relief, bring those temperatures back down to more seasonal values. Saskatchewan yesterday from Saskatoon to Regina and south of there, wind gusts 70 to 80 plus kilometers per hour, so not as windy today, little on the cool side, back to around 20 degrees in Edmonton and Calgary, and we've got some cool showers coming off Lake Winnipeg and Lake Manitoba, so that is some lake effect rain showers, not cold enough for snow, but it is just a reminder that we're getting into fall and summer is fading into our rearview mirror, although we will be warming up again come next week. But take a look at this weekend in Alberta. Edmonton, that should be great for the rematch between the Stampeders and the Elks, and also, of course, tomorrow we got the rematch between the Bombers and the Riders. All right, we've got poor air quality across British Columbia. I suspect this will last much of the weekend. Cooler air showers next week.